That had to have been a crit. No way I'm doing 12,000 normal damage. Welcome back, Wolfpack, to another Pokemon Quest video. Today I want to talk about critical hit chance. Now, the other day I got a Fearow, which is now a Fearow, Avi, and it's pretty much a god roll, or so I thought. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, got a ton of health, we got a multi-slot, and we got fly, which is a pretty good move, right? Right? Then I look over at his stats. Oh my god, look at the bingo bonuses. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. Okay, so we're getting 30% crit rate? Does that mean that I can build to 70% crit rate and then have 100% crit rate? Let's find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this for 100% critical hit rate, and then we're going to take it solo into a map and see how it does. Okay? Okay. Alright. So we have all crit rate. Okay? 100.5% crit rate with an additional 39.4 critical hit damage. Okay? And then additionally on the bingo bonus, we have an additional cumulative 30% crit rate. That means we have 130.5% critical hit rate. We should be critical hitting every time, right? We got critical damage plus 40% almost. So let's take it into a level and see how it does. Hopping into Parched Peak, the boss level, solo, 100% crit rate Fearow. I'm not going to play on auto. I'm just going to drive myself. Set up the auto run. There we go. Alright, 100% crit rate. 94.64 on the first crit. Okay, looking good. That didn't look like a crit. I was going to see if the auto attacks do anything, but it doesn't seem like they do. Okay, the auto attacks aren't critting. Okay, and that wasn't a crit. I thought we had 130.5% crit chance. Is it just that the numbers aren't orange? Okay, that wasn't a crit either. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but 130% crit chance should mean 130% crit chance, right? But so far we've only seen one critical hit. What the heck does that mean? What does it mean? How can our stats be real if crit rate isn't real? Yeah, so far we only have one critical hit. I mean, thankfully we can tank this Primeape solo, but I don't think that I'm critting every single time like I should, because that first crit, that 90 something damage, alright, there we go, 50-49, so that's our second crit out of I don't know how many attacks. The auto attacks aren't critting, and we only have 2 crits on fly. So, two things. And I noticed this when I first started building this Fearow, because I was like, oh my god, god roll Fearow, 100% crit rate, let's go. But really, it doesn't do anything. I don't know if you guys have encountered, I don't know if we could call it an issue or a bug, but I mean, you saw for yourself, I have 130.5% crit chance. And I'm not critting 130.5% of the time. Now, unless I actually am critting and the numbers just aren't orange, you know, big and orange like the crit numbers, because I'm seeing 59.4, and earlier one of the crits was 50.49, right? So maybe I am critting and the numbers just aren't showing big and orange, or I don't have a 130.5% crit rate. And I don't know, this kind of, I used to really value critical hit rate and critical hit damage on my Power Stones, but now I'm starting to think I don't know if I should value that, I guess. So 6150 didn't show as a crit when earlier we got a 5049 that showed in the orange text, and there we go, 5585 didn't show as a crit. So I don't know if this is a bug. There we go, 10917, but the numbers didn't show orange and it didn't read as a crit. So I don't know if I'm actually critting 130.5% of the time, or maybe my crit damage is real low. I've tried to build this Fearow many different ways and I keep coming up with the same result. So I don't know if this is a bug, sort of like the infinite runaway glitch. I would definitely say that this probably needs to be patched very soon, hopefully. But yeah, all my hard work into making 100% crit rate Fearow doesn't really work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up only to about 70% crit rate and let the additional bingo bonus take me to 100, and then I'm going to focus on crit damage. So I will be right back with that build. Alright, so here we are at easily 100% crit rate with 66.4 crit damage, which is higher than before. I think we only had about 40 crit damage, so let's see what 20 more points into crit damage does. Now, our highest number was something like 10 something, which is super ridiculous, and our normal hits were doing about 12 to about 2,000. So I'm interested to see if whether or not the auto attacks crit. Okay, so that's 2243. Let's see a fly. 5752 doesn't come up as a crit. 23 on an auto attack. 26 on an auto attack. Let's try another fly. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got 2140. 2142, so that seems like our normal attacks are doing around 21. Got 27. 5752 confirmed crit with the orange text. Okay, on an auto attack. So let's see what fly does. And it misses again. Alright, 2800. 2266. 2654. Let's try a fly. Hopefully it doesn't miss. Alright, 5722. But it doesn't come up as a crit. So is it that I'm not critting, or is it that it's just not registering as a critical hit? So now our normal auto attacks are just doing about 2200. So we got 2400 on that one, 2100. Let's try a fly. 13,000? Is it that if I go over 100% crit rate that it just doesn't crit? Let's try another fly. Okay, we got some 24s, 55, 24. We're critting way more with the lower crit rate. I think crit damage might be bugged. So we're not even critting on our normal hits unless our attack is just that crappy. Let's try a fly on this Voltorb. Okay, 48, but that didn't register as a crit. I wonder what the deal is. Okay, we got 45, didn't register as a crit. Let me run away for a little bit. Fly again, and we miss again. It really sucks that this has fly. Maybe if I had drill peck, it would work. Okay, so we got 66, didn't register as a crit. Let's try fly again. Alright, we got 6936, still not registering as a crit. It's doing more than our auto attacks though. Okay, 1675 on the auto attack, 4385. Seems fairly normal to be around 4,000 to 5,000 for fly. So our auto attacks are now doing 13-ish. Okay, 6457. That auto attack was 38. Is that a crit? When am I critting? When am I not critting? 12,000? What is the deal here? That had to have been a crit. No way I'm doing 12,000 normal damage. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Hopefully this gets patched. I guess? I don't know. I don't know if it has to do with the level of the Pokemon or what, but yeah. yeah, this is something I just wanted to share with you guys. Now, I don't really know if it has to do with crit being maxed out at 100 or crit damage or whatever, but I'm definitely not critting every time, right? Definitely not critting every time. With 86% crit rate, and then the bingo bonus, it should be up to 100, over 100. Crit damage at 66. I should be able to just solo everything with this guy, right? But man, I don't really know. It might have something to do with I've been thinking for a while, maybe the moves that say critical hits are easier to land sort of unlocks your crit potential, if you will. But so far, man, it's been crazy. I mean, we saw that 12,000 and then all the way down to like just 1,200. So I don't know what the deal is. I hope you guys found this video interesting. I certainly did as soon as I got this Pokemon, because I was super hype, and then I found out this is kind of weird. So let me know down in the comment section below if you've done any experimentation with critical hit percent or critical hit damage. I certainly have, and I'm interested what you guys come up with. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, leave it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment if you feel so inclined, and subscribe to get updates on all of my newest content drops. And you gotta turn that bell on. Sorry fam, that's the way things work around here nowadays. You guys have been great. I've been the Danger Moss, and I will see you next time. Bye!